Hi there, it's Mark. How are you? Welcome to the first video on BrandDIY. Now, you remember I sent you an introductory video a couple days ago that talked about this unique process of getting you into the BrandDIY book. It's going to be a series of videos. Each of them outlines a special tip, a piece of advice for going through the book more effectively. End result, when you get the book after a few days, you're already going to be well on your way to crafting your brand. You're going to have momentum, and momentum is everything. So this is the first video, and we're going to talk about research. Now, BrandDIY outlines a whole bunch of interesting, fun ways to do interview-based research so that you can talk to people about what they want to see in your brand, and you can talk to people who work on your brand, your colleagues, your employees, if you have any. You can ask them questions about what is important to them about your brand. So I'm not going to go through any of that right now. I'm going to give you one tip, one piece of advice. If you use this piece of advice, you will be able to do great research, and it is so simple. You'll shake your head. You go, I can't believe I didn't think of that. That one piece of advice, you call up somebody who has bought your product in the past or might be interested in buying your product or maybe even works for you. And you ask that person, why do you give me money again and again? And that's a deceptive question, because if it's a customer, they're going to think of the most common sense answer to that question. They're going to go, well, your product does what I want it to do. Or they're going to say, well, I like you. You're a member of my family and I had to support you. But that's not the answer you're looking for. So right now, what you're going to do is employ the 6 honest men. That's an old metaphor for who, what, where, when, why, how. So you're going to say, tell me, why do you give me money? And they're going to say, well, because we like your product. And you go, what about the product do you like? And they're going to get a little bit uncomfortable. Well, it does something that these other products don't do. How does it do something those other products don't do? Why do you think it does something that those other products don't do? Where do you use it that you don't use other products? You can see where I'm going with this. It's a series of follow-on questions that dig deeper and deeper and deeper into the psyche of the person that you're talking to until, if you're doing the job properly, they're going to get a little bit uncomfortable and they're going to blurt something out that is very stream of consciousness. And they're going to tell you something where you go, oh, I never thought of that before. And that is a gold nugget insight. That is the sort of thing that you're going to want to hang on to and use when you're positioning and branding your product in the following videos or in the following chapters of BrandDIY. That is pure gold. Why do you give me money? Who, what, where, when, how, why? Follow-on questions. If you do just that one thing, you're going to be one step closer to unlocking amazing insights. I'd invite you to give it a try, even before you get the BrandDIY book, because you're going to start to see that you're going to get momentum, you're going to get excited about this. Now, if you want to jump the line, if you don't want to talk, if you don't want to listen to these videos or get the book and you really need to double down and get your brand working now, there is a way to jump the line. You can press the button that's in this email and you can book a time with me and we can have a conversation about your brand. But I would encourage you to watch these videos. The next one that's coming up is on your USP, your unique selling proposition, and I'm going to give you a tip there on how to make that sharper. So if you want to jump the line, feel free to press the button and book a time with me, but I would invite you to check out the other videos that are coming to you soon.